And he told you where his room was as well?
Nah. I used to doss here myself. I know how to get in and out. Checked it out first. Didn't want to waste your time, did I? Voila.
I'll put you down for an MBE.
It wasn't exactly hard to find. Told you. Methadone City, yeah? Does this mean I'll get registered? Get some cash?
Maybe.
Don't you want them?
What, did you think I was just going to take this methadone, get you registered and then paid off? Don't be soft. It doesn't work like that. This is only of use to me if I catch Neely with it red-handed. Put the carpet back. Looks like Macklin's turned up trumps.
Shouldn't you have taken me in there with you, Sarge?
Well, he's not a registered snout, not yet, Tosh. Anyway, I needed you out here watching my back. The good news is Macklin served up Neely on a platter with a big apple in his mouth. All we've got to do is get some backup and wait for Neely to show.
And the bad news?
Who said there was any bad news? According to my information, Gov, Neely's been getting his mates in his squat falsely registered as drug addicts. They're collecting their methadone. He's selling it on. He's an addict, so the money's probably going straight up his veins.
And your information's reliable?
Yeah, I've seen the methadone myself, Gov. The snout took me into the squat.
You took Tosh with you?
Well, he's not a registered snout, not yet, so I needed Tosh outside keeping his eye open. Neely's responsible for most of the methadone that we've seen cropping up on the Cockcroft and Abelard estates recently. He's been selling the stuff to kids. It's enough to send them screaming back to their alco-pops. Sorry, Gov.
I don't doubt that your information's sound, but what I'm getting from this is just you sniffing out a villain. And I know you, John. You don't share your police work or the credit like you should.
That's not fair, Gov. I've just left Tosh watching Neely's place. According to my snout, Neely's going to be shifting some stuff down the Abelard this morning, so if he shows up, Tosh is going to get all the glory on this one, not me. So, do I get the men that I need, Gov?
Yeah.
Is that Neely?
Yeah. Let's give him a few seconds to get in and get the stuff.
Okay.
Go, go, go!
I'll cover the back.
Hey, there's no sense in giving him any warning since he's not supposed to be here. Go on. Up here. Search every room.
Police, stay where you are. We've got a warrant to search this place. Now get out. Where's your drop? Come here. Open the door. Where's your drop? Open the door. Sit down. Sit down. Right. Now, move it. He's legged it. Right.
You right, Sarge?
Yeah.
Ah!
You okay, John?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's nothing. I'm sorry we lost Neely, Gov. I'll get after him as soon as the FME's finished.
I heard a needle was involved.
He doesn't need any stitches, but...
So, it'll be okay for me to get back to work.
Just listen what the doctor has to say.
I want to get after Neely, Gov.
I know you do.
I think you should go to St. Hugh's. They'll want to run some tests. There's a strong possibility that you've been in contact with hepatitis, HIV.
And when I'm stuck down there, the smackhead who's done this will be clearing out of Sunhill, Gov. I'm fine.
I'm sure you are, John. But there are procedures to be followed. Get yourself down to St. Hugh's, and then you take a couple of days sick leave.
Gov, I'm no use to anyone sitting on my backside.
John, you just do it. And don't worry about Neely. We'll get him. I'll make sure of that.
Oh, Sarge. I'm sorry to hear about your little accident. I'm sure you'll be okay, of course. You know, there's very little chance of you contracting anything.
Thank you, Hollis Gump.
This isn't going to tell us much at this stage. Your FME informed you of the possibility of contracting hepatitis and HIV. Good. To be honest, hepatitis is more of a worry than HIV. It could be a couple of months before these samples show us any trace of either. So we'll have to have you back in about 3 months, just to make sure that you're okay. Look, I know the wait can be something of an ordeal. We've got some counsellors we can recommend.
I've read the leaflets. I can do without it.
Well, that's up to you, but these people are specially trained to help people in your situation.
And what exactly is my situation?
Well, they can help you prepare for possibly the worst.
OK, thanks for your time, Doctor. All I need to know is whether the scumbag who did this had hepatitis A, B, vitamin C, or whatever.
Our main objective is to get a dangerous and desperate man off the streets. Now, I know that DS Boulton's one of us, but I don't want this getting personal. Is that understood? Tosh. We definitely know nothing else about Neely.
Not a lot. DS Boulton was keeping this one very close to his chest.
So everything we do know about Neely, all the police work and all the information, it hasn't been recorded. It's all in John's head.
Except for one thing. I know where we can find his snout.
Great.
Neil.
So you nicked him then?
He got away.
But you only had to wait for him.
Never mind that. I need to know more about him.
I told you the lot.
Is that right? Well, if you don't tell me everything you know, I'm gonna make sure you never get registered as a snout. And where does he get his smack?
From his dealer.
Which dealer?
I don't know.
Does he use any of the shooting up alleys round here?
I told you I don't know.
For someone who couldn't wait to tell me everything, you're getting conveniently ignorant, Neil.
That's because I told you the lot.
It's not enough. Does he share needles?
How should I know?
Because you're a user yourself. What, you think I don't check up on my snouts? Now, what are people saying? Is he infected?
I don't know. It's not something you advertise, is it?
You must have heard something.
John. What are you playing at, John?
Gov?
I sent you to the hospital.
I went, they took some blood.
And?
And nothing to finish with me.
So aren't you at home?
What was I going to do there on my own? Sit and watch cookery programmes. I'm on my own time, Gov. I find this therapeutic.
Look, I know it's difficult, John, but we're looking for him, OK? So just do one, will you? Go home. Get yourself a crossword book. Anything.
Gov, do you think the DS is going to go home and sit down? Maybe it's good to have him with us. He's the only one who knows where to look for Neely.
I know. You may be back on, but you keep your mouth shut and do nothing unless I say so. Right, have we got any idea where Neely might have gone to ground?
Well, Neely's an addict. Judging by the way he got out of there, we arrived before he had a chance to shoot up.
Looking for a fix.
I'd say so. The thing is, he's left all his drugs and his money back in the squat. So my guess is he's just going to try and get money the way he usually does.
Back to the rehab centre, get some methadone, sell it on.
Yeah, he's been going through the Bevan Park project.
They're not going to be too chuffed about talking to us, though, are they?
Could we go somewhere more private?
I don't see the point.
Please, Mr. Rafferty.
I'm Jim Neely's counsellor. I'm here to help him, remember, not getting banged up.
Help him? Well, let me tell you how he's been helping himself. He's been getting his mates falsely registered here as drug addicts. He's been taking the methadone that you give them and he's been selling it on to kids. He uses the cash to buy heroin. Neely's been playing you for a mug.
And you have proof of that?
Not with us, but if you let us look at your records, I can give you the names.
Look, if you want to go through our records, Sergeant, you're going to have to do a lot better than that.
Mr. Rafferty, Jim Neely spiked one of my officers with a needle today.
This is personal, then?
No. But if somebody's running around Sunhill sticking needles into people, I want him off the street. Now just tell us if Neely's been here in the last few hours asking for more methadone.
Like I said, I can't give out that sort of information.
If it had been you who'd been spiked, you'd be coughing up everything you know soon enough.
All right, John.
Was it you?
Yes. Now you tell him you can't cooperate with us.
It doesn't change anything. But for what it's worth, Sergeant, I do understand what you're going through. If Jim Neely's been infected with hepatitis or HIV, there's still little chance of it being transmitted.
We have an HIV counselling service. We do have a lot of experience of helping people in your situation.
Are you Neely's HIV counsellor as well?
I have to protect Jim Neely's privacy as much as I would Sergeant Boulton's. Sorry.
All right, Sarge. Don't worry, we'll find him. No money, no drugs. He can't stay in forever. Look, I know it's tough, but when we get our hands on him, he's gonna
Tosh, please, don't. Nothing you could say could make any difference to me right now.
All right. But the DCI wants to see you.
Okay. You wanted to see me, Gov?
Yeah, we got a visitor. It's about Neely. Get together everything you've got on the Bevan Park project.
Do you recognise those names?
It proves nothing. So you've got the names of people he shares his squat with. Doesn't mean these people aren't genuine drug users.
If you're not prepared to be persuaded, what are you doing here?
We found these in his squat. What's that, a month's prescription? Do you give out script for a month's supply?
So what have you come to tell us, Mr. Rafferty?
Jim might be desperate enough to stick a needle into someone. I don't want him doing it to anybody else.
Do you know where he is?
No. But Jim did come by the projects earlier. He wanted more methadone.
So he could sell it and buy himself some skag?
Maybe.
There's no maybe about it. And if you didn't believe that, you wouldn't be still here talking to us.
The point is, I knocked him back.
So perhaps he's gone somewhere else looking for money. Well, there haven't been any robberies or break-ins reported down to him.
Stealing face-to-face isn't his style. He's got a girlfriend, Caitlin Lynch. She's a bus driver, works at Canley bus depot. I don't know where she lives, but I'd guess he's gone there.
OK, Mr. Rafferty. How far are you prepared to cooperate with us?
I'm here, answer.
Well, you know what I want to know.
Of course I do. If Jim's cheating the project out of methadone and is a menace to himself, then I can justify information relating to his drug problems. The rest is still out of bounds.
Any luck?
Well, there's a lot of lynches in Sunhill, and she doesn't have any phone, Gov.
Yeah, but there can't be many driving buses.
Well, that's how I tracked her down. Her controller gave me an address. Larchfield Close.
Right, get yourself down there, Tosh. See if there's any sign of our man.
OK.
This girlfriend looks like a good bet.
Gov, there's been an incident reported at the pharmacy on Dallow Road. It happened about half an hour ago. We nearly missed it. It was reported as criminal damage and breach of the peace. Tony Stamp went down there. He dealt with it, but he didn't realise Neely was involved.
Well, as you can see, there's no real damage done. It got out of hand, that's all.
So you didn't report it?
No. Someone saw it outside the shop and called the police. Well, Jim Neely's a regular here.
This is where he gets his methadone.
Yeah. He wanted more methadone, but he didn't have the script, so he didn't get any. Well, Jim's usually one of the more polite ones, but this time he lost it. He scattered some bottles and shouted a lot. He's basically harmless.
Oh, come on.
Excuse me?
Look, we need to know everything that he said to you.
Well, he was babbling. I can't remember every word.
Well, try.
Mr. Watts, would you say that Neely was in withdrawal?
Yes.
And how bad was he?
Well, he was bad enough to be shouting a lot. But he's more of a menace to himself than anyone else. Of course, that isn't to say that won't change if he doesn't get some treatment. I told him to get himself back to Bevan Park.
So when he left here, which way did he go?
He took a right, down Taft Road.
Well, the Bevan Park project's that way, so he's not gone there.
And if you wanted to go to Larchfield Close, where his girlfriend lives, you'd go that way too. But we haven't heard from Tosh, so we can assume he's not turned up there.
Or he's been and gone, because you know where that takes you. Dulwich Park Estate.
Stay where you are. Jump back here. Seriously. What's your name? What's your name?
Kevin.
All right, Kevin, I'm only going to ask you once, so listen. Have you just shot up? I'll take that as a yes. Do you know Jim Neely?
Who?
Jim Neely, do you know him?
Oh, yeah, Jim. Yeah, I know him.
Has he been sharing needles with you and your mates? Answer me! Has he been sharing needles, Kevin?
All right, John, that's enough.
All right, Mr. Boulton. Thought I'd come and help you out. One of the lads that got away said he saw Jim about an hour ago.
Where?
Canley High Street, waiting for a bus. The way it was told to me, when the bus came, he didn't get on it. Took a look at the driver and went off again.
Right, let's talk to the girlfriend.
Do you still want to make yourself useful? Look after him.
Excuse me. You're Kevin Lynch?
Yeah?
I'm DCI Meadows. This is DS Boulton from Songhill. We hear about Jim Neely.
Do you mind if we go in the office? I'll see you in the canteen, all right.
I believe that you're Neely's girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. I finished it a month and a half ago.
Have you seen him today?
Yeah, look, what's he done wrong? Don't suppose you're going to answer that.
Where did you see him?
Conway High Street. He's on my route and he was waiting for me. He wanted money. I've a good idea what it's for, but I've never seen him that way before. He was really desperate. I gave him what I had on me, but he wanted to know if there was any more at the flat, so I told him.
Well, you told him you've got money in your flat.
Look, if you're after him, you must have a good idea why I had to chuck him. And he never gave me the key back. If I hadn't told him, he'd have just torn the place apart looking for cash, or taken stuff and sold it. At least I can go through the pretense he'll pay me back.
Did he say where he was going?
I didn't ask. Didn't have to ask. Anyway, once he's got what he's after, he'll be off to mine. It's warm and safe, and I'm not due back for another 4 hours.
Can I ask you a personal question? Has he got HIV?
I don't think I should answer that. Ask him. But look, I'll tell you this. I took precautions. That was the one way I did protect myself from Jim.
You know, I think what Rafferty said was right. Even if Neely is HIV...
Doesn't look like there's much if about it.
Well, whatever, but the point is, there's still a strong probability that you're okay. And I think you should take up the offer of counselling. Not necessarily from Rafferty. Perhaps we could all...
Duff, when I joined the job, I did know there were going to be risks. It's just what nobody warned me about was there was going to be all these people trying to understand what I'm going through, how I feel. How can they understand what I'm going through? When a doctor does it, or when Rafferty does it, or when Tosh Lyons does it, I can just walk away. But when you do it, I've got to listen because you're my senior officer and I'm on an obbo. So I'd really appreciate it if we could just restrict the conversation to operational matters. Because that would make me feel so much better, sir.
What are you scared of?
I'm not scared of anything.
Yes, you are. You're scared that they might be able to help you. And that could mean that you're not in control.
There he is.
Right, he's here. Stand by. You're not going anywhere, John. You stay here.
But, Gov...
No buts. Get back in the car. Meet me by the door. Right, check it out.
Clear?
Yeah. Hey, I thought I told you to wait in the car.
I want to speak to him, Gov, in private.
We'll deal with this back at the
I
station.
need to speak to him now, please.
Hallway.
What does he want?
All right, lads, I'll be with you in a minute.
Yes, Gov.
Right. You were in a lot of trouble. This is your chance to do yourself a favour. I do not like people sticking needles into my officers.
What? I didn't stick it into him. He just came at me. I wouldn't stick a needle into no one.
Why not?
Hey?
I've learned a lot about you today, Jim. Sharing needles, selling methadone to kids. Why should I believe you've got any scruples?
Get off me!
Just tell me one thing. Have you got hepatitis or HIV?
Yeah.
Which one?
If I had hepatitis, I wouldn't have been able to outrun your mate this morning, would I?
So you're saying that you knew that all the time and yet you still stuck a needle in her?
I didn't know anything about it. I didn't even know it happened till you told me. Your man got in the way. It's not my problem.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make it your problem.
Back off, John.
Scary, isn't it?
If you're enjoying this, I can soon put an end to that.
That's exactly how I felt. 6 weeks ago, I got diagnosed. My girlfriend left me. I was on my own. I just bricked myself. You get counsellors telling you can lead a constructive life. They're going to tell you that, aren't they? Stuff that. All I want to do is get high and stay high. I'll tell you this. You're lucky. I'll put you out of your misery. When you raided my gaff, I'd just been to the needle exchange. You got spiked with a clean needle.
You all right?
Yeah, fine. Quite junky, I don't know whether to believe it.
We've checked the needle exchange. Somebody might have seen him there. Now, we know he didn't use a needle before he went into the flat. You got to believe him, John. You don't have any choice, do you?
No.
He's giving you the get out of jail free card. It's over. Don't think about it.
Sergeant Ackland, please leave Common.
You want to come this way? We had to lock him up. He didn't seem too keen to wait for you, look.
Can you explain what happened?
He comes up the window and asks for 2 tickets to Birmingham. Handed over this cheque and his card. Except it wasn't his card. His signature was nothing like it.
You sure about that?
Yeah, no doubt at all. Through it.
Who spotted it?
One of my clerks, Tom. He didn't react at first, but mate, he was looking very nervous, you know. So Tom made up this excuse he had to go and change the paper on the ticket printer. He called me and we ran round outside. Bloke tried to run for it, so I blocked his way and he was shoving. Had a right go, he did. Anyway, we got him up here out of the way of the customers. Is that me, Tom?
It's a mistake. It's all out of proportion now.
Right, what's your name?
Glenn Bishop.
Address?
Number 18, Taylor Street. He threatened me. Kicked me up them stairs. Are you allowed to do
I was only
that?
defending myself. I thought he was going to get violent.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Were you trying to use these?
Well, yeah.
Well, the name on here is Arnold Wentworth.
He's a friend of mine. He said I could use them. I live with him. He said it'd be okay. That doesn't make it okay.
So why were you trying to run away?
I don't know. I suppose I knew he'd never understand.
OK, you're coming with us.
Where to?
Disneyland. They're doing a special offer.
I'm arresting you for
it was a
deception.
favour for
You do
Arnold.
not have to say anything.
What about him?
that
He
may
went
harm
for
your
me.
defence if you do not mention when
Oh,
questioned.
come on, this is
Something which you
completely
later lie in
stupid.
court.
You don't have to do this. Look, he's my landlord. He's an old man. He doesn't get out much. He really wouldn't mind. Can we just forget about all this and just give him back to him?
No.
Oh, come on. No one's been murdered, Joe. Nothing. It's no big deal, really.
Shut up.
I wasn't talking to you.
Get in. What's he playing at?
I don't know, let's find out, shall we? Sierra Oscar from 48, receiving over.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Can you inform Sierra Oscar 1 that we're going to carry out a Section 18-5 search at Tallow Street? Over.
4-8 from Sierra Oscar. All received.
There's nothing, yeah.
Please?
I must have forgotten them.
Is there anybody in?
I don't know. Vanessa.
Len, I told you.
And you are?
Vanessa Bishop, his wife.
Right, Mrs. Bishop, your husband is under arrest for deception. Is Arnold Wentworth here?
Arnold? Well, he's gone for the day, unexpected like.
I want to search the house, Ness.
You can't come in here.
Oh, yes, we can. Thank you. That looks nasty. How did it happen?
Well, I was stocking a shelf in the kitchen and it collapsed.
Did it now?
Blimey.
You all sleep in this room?
Well, we're a very close family.
So what about Arnold Wentworth?
In the other room.
He does live here.
That's his gas bill. What do you think?
Does anybody else live here? Right, we better get started.
Mom! It's just her toys and stuff.
Luxurious.
Yeah, it was like this when we got here.
Racing papers. All of them. Nearly all.
That's Arnold's.
Obviously a man of leisure.
Likes a flat, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has the occasional bet.
Occasional? Can you smell that?
Told you I lived with him.
What happened?
He had a heart attack last night.
You sure about that?
Yeah, he wasn't well. He had angina. His stuff fit in the bathroom, the Fedipine. Well, I read the label.
Have you informed anyone?
No, not yet. We found him like this last night. We'd been out.
What didn't you think to call a doctor?
What for? He was dead.
Haven't they got coroners in Wales? Undertakers, that sort of thing?
Look, it's not that easy. We're new round here.
What are you doing here?
Told you, he's a friend. He was putting us up for a while. It was just a temporary thing.
Well, it was for him.
Right, take him downstairs, Dave. Sierra Oscar from 4-8 receiving.
Go ahead, Sarge.
18 Tallow Street. We need the FME for a sudden death.
Over.
A body? I thought they were looking for dodgy plastic.
A not so flexible friend.
And what time did you find him?
About 9.
Where had you been?
What?
The supermarket. We've been to the supermarket.
Look, what is this? We're telling the truth. We haven't done anything.
Oh, that's the problem. You did nothing. Explain it to me. Why didn't you report it straight away?
I don't know. He was late. I mean, he's not going anywhere, is he?
Charming.
Look, that's enough. We're not criminals.
He was a friend of an aunt's. We were using the house as a base to look for work. We don't know anyone here. We're from Kidwelly, but Glenn lost his job.
When?
3 months now. I told you. He was putting us up till we found our feet.
Oh, so to repay his generosity, you decide not to report his death?
We didn't know, man. Well, it'd only been a few hours. We would have, you know.
Yeah, we know. Once you were safely halfway up the M6.
No. No!
Un peth ar yn llath, Glenn. Un peth ar yn llath.
When will it all stop, Sergeant?
FME's here, Sarge.
Right. Hello. Hi there, it's upstairs. Kirby, Dave will fill you in.
All right, Dave?
Magic. Through here. This lady's a prisoner.
OK, I'll take him. Come on.
Oh, what about us?
Well, we're going to need a full statement, but, well, we could do that here.
No, thanks. I want to stay with Glenn.
That won't be possible. He'll be in custody.
I don't care. We're not staying here.
It'll be more comfortable here for both of you.
I want to come.
What's going on here then, Dave?
Well, it starts off as a cheque fraud, come back and do a search and find a stiff neatly tucked up in bed.
As you do.
Yeah. Well, let's leave the old man for somebody else to find. Let's have his wallet and away.
Nice.
Right. The FME says that all the signs indicate a heart attack. She's just finishing up now.
What about the time?
Yeah, fits in with their story.
Well, why didn't they declare it?
Quite. I mean, I could sort of see a motive if they were planning to cash in and then live here rent-free, but they were obviously all set to leave.
Running away from something.
Look, take the Panda back to Sunhill, run a PNC check, see what you can find.
Right, Tosh. I'll speak a bit of Welsh, you know.
I'm sure.
Bah.
Debbie, once the FME's finished, can you wait here for the undertakers? And then I'd like you to do some house-to-house inquiries, see if you can get any background about Wentworth. Go to the local surgery, you must have visited there recently. And you could try the bookies, now the nearest one's on...
Mayfield Street?
Right.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, I will. Yeah, that's great. Thanks. The P&Cs were no trace and not wanted, both of them. So I rang Kidwelly's CID, and that proved a bit more interesting.
Keen on this one, Dave?
What? Yeah. Anyway, I found a DS Thomas, and he's quite familiar with Glenn Bishop. He might not have any form, but he's not quite the innocent he'd like us to believe.
Look, Vanessa, we simply want you to answer a few questions so that we can try and find out exactly what happened to Arnold Wentworth.
Well, yeah, I understand, but I think I told you everything in the house.
You said that Mr. Wentworth was a friend of an aunt's. Can you give us the aunt's name?
Well, she's dead now.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Dead Andy.
You know, he's not very nice.
Mummy, is the man coming back?
Bydd yn dawl nawr, gaf Mami siarad.
Ond nawr ydw dyn yn dod nôl?
Zoe?
What?
What man?
Sorry?
Is what man coming back?
Well, she means Arnold. We told her he'd gone away on holiday. She liked him.
Mrs. Bishop, Glenn was a dispenser in a pharmacy back in Wales, right?
Yeah.
So why did he lose his job?
He was made redundant. What's that got to do with this?
After he was accused of stealing a Class A drug.
Rubbish! His boss only made that up because Glenn found him using false prescription notes. And he knew Glenn wouldn't let that go because Glenn's straight as a die. Glenn wasn't even charged.
Oh, lack of evidence, wasn't it?
No. No evidence. I suppose that prat Thomas told you this. He thought it was him who spread the rumours. I don't have to stay here, do I? You can't make me do this.
No, but it would make life easier.
I've got nothing more to say. We'll be waiting in reception for Glenn. Come
Right, is that the result you wanted?
I thought it was the right moment.
Yeah, well, it wasn't, was it? And next time you want to wade in, you clear it with me first.
Oh, come on, Sarge, you're not buying all that nonsense, are you?
She could have been telling the truth. You shouldn't let your personal feelings cloud your judgment, Dave.
I don't think I am. Are you?
You will keep the noise down, won't you?
Yeah. Cool.
Is this about Arnold?
Why'd you ask?
Well, I'm old, I'm not blind.
Oh, did you know Arnold Wentworth then?
I only knew him to say hello to. That wasn't always wise.
What do you mean?
Perhaps you'd like to come in. I'm not too good on my legs for long.
Come on. We're going to have a little chat. Oh, by the way, DS Thomas sends his regards. Said to say hello to Mr. Methadone.
That's not funny.
I'm not laughing.
That's why we had to leave Kidwelly. And next time you chat to that tosser Thomas, you ask him where he learned to add up, because 2 and 2 don't make 17.
Dave?
Glenn was just telling me how trouble seems to follow him around.
I saw him last night when I was putting the milk bottles out. He was drunk, not for the first time. He said he was celebrating a big win on the horses, so I let him off. He asked me to let him in. Being very vulgar, he was. And, I mean, I'm 68. Said he didn't care. He'd be my toy boy. He wasn't very gentlemanly.
Right, Glenn, perhaps you'd like to tell us how long you've been a friend of Arnold Wentworth's.
A long time. Yeah, he was a friend of my father's.
And that's how you knew him?
Yeah, they were both in the army together.
Not a friend of your aunt's, then?
I'm not very good at this, am I?
He wasn't a friend of yours at all, was he?
Not at first, no. But when we arrived there, we got some tiny poxy DSS bed set, sharing a bathroom with 6 others. It wasn't nice. We met Arnold in the street a few times. We used to help him out, doing his shopping and stuff. Occasionally, Vanessa would cook him a meal.
But why did you move in?
Well, he suggested it a few weeks back. I mean, we both benefited. He had some company and someone to share the bills with. We had some space and access to a bathroom that didn't stink of piss.
But why didn't you tell us all this at the house?
Because I knew it sounded so damn suspicious. You turning up, him dead, who the hell were we? You're right, I should have told you.
You're obviously a decent sort of chap, aren't you, Glenn?
Is he having me on or what?
No, I mean it. There you are, looking out for this old man, trying to do what's best for your wife and kid in difficult circumstances. And of course, you're so principled that you leave a perfectly decent job in Kidwelly.
Right.
So what I don't understand is that a nice chap like you wouldn't call the ambulance when they find a friend of theirs unconscious.
He was dead.
Exactly. Why would a concerned citizen like you steal a dead man's money and leave his body there to rot? Because you're not telling us everything, are you, Glenn?
Oh, you think you're really perceptive, don't you, Constable? You should be in CID.
Just tell us what happened.
There was a bloke.
What?
He turned up about 5 o'clock yesterday. When Arnold was out, a big bloke.
Did he give a name?
No, he just barged in when Vanessa opened the door. Started knocking things over, the telly and stuff. Then he demanded money. Said he knew Arnold had won some money recently. We told him Arnold wasn't in, but then he started hitting Vanessa. Said if the old man couldn't pay up, we would have to.
Why didn't you mention all this before?
Because we didn't want to get involved. This has nothing to do with us. We just wanted to get away from all this.
All units from Sierra Oscar, rear of 18 Tallow Street, possible burglary.
Any unit deal?
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1. We can take it, Sarge.
You just came from there?
Yeah. Sierra 1 from 4-8. Be careful, you may be dealing with a violent character.
Tell her not to worry. I'll send you in first.
Where did that come from, Jim?
Glenn Bishop's interview.
Oh, come on. Mysterious, unnamed men turning up with threats of violence. Must be the way he tells them.
What, so this break-in is what, coincidence?
Well, why not? A neighbour sees all the activity, knows the house is empty. He's had a good few hours in the cell. Enough time to dream up some Jackanory, a good one, I grant you.
Why would he make all that up? Where does it get him?
Out the spotlight. Throw the attention up to somebody else. Because I still don't believe he's telling us the truth.
Excuse me. Sergeant Cryer.
Good evening, officers.
The hell do you think you're doing?
I take it you've come to arrest me.
Do you live here?
No.
Then yes, I am.
Right, should we discuss this at the station?
I'll sit in when you interview him, if that's OK, Tony.
Might sell tickets for this one.
Can someone get that? Well? Can't believe it. Yes? Debbie? Yes, we've got him in custody. She is. Can you hang on? June, it's for you.
Hey?
Debbie.
Whose is this?
Belongs to Stewart Bates.
Hello?
Hello, Sarge. It's Debbie Keane. From the manager of the bookies in Nayfield Street. Neil Larkin. He claims that Wentworth owed him £3,000 for some time, so he hired an assistant to collect the debt. Sarge? Hello, hello? Yeah, that's better. No, he's freelance. Bit of a reputation, apparently. Calls himself Debt No More, and he only contacts this mobile. No. Except he did get a tip-off that Wentworth had scored a big win at another bookies on Talwyn Road yesterday. Several thousand, apparently.
Right. Debbie? Hey, Debbie? Bob.
Thank you.
561 from 48. Debbie, just get back here as soon as you can. Over?
All right.
Dave, when Debbie comes back, have a word with her. Apparently Wentworth won a good few grand yesterday. Bates is Wentworth's bookie's debt collector, hired by him. I'm sorry, but it looks like you were wrong on this one.
Hold on. The old man wins a mint. Next day he's found dead. Glenn, the drugs expert, is on his way out. What do you think?
Well, I think that a couple with a young child and no previous offences were probably scared witless by a thug with a history of assault.
Makes sense to me, Dave.
Right, let's go and interview Bates, shall we?
Tosh?
Right, you claim to be a friend of Wentworth's. When were you last at his house?
Not for some time. A few months.
An officer rang your phone, having been given the number by somebody who claimed to have hired you as a debt collector. Now, I'm asking you one more time, when were you last at Wentworth's house?
OK, hang on. This isn't about me, is it? What are you doing here? You didn't arrest me.
Arnold Wentworth was found dead in his house today.
Right, this has nothing to do with me. I was home last night with my girlfriend.
We'll check that out.
Please do. I'm legit. I'm a businessman. I don't go in for rough and tumble anymore, not since Longmarsh. I'm still on parole.
Oh, I remember that.
The last time I was at Tallow Street was about 2 weeks ago, and he wasn't even there.
So what happened?
A woman answered. I'd never seen her before. She let me in, but Wentworth was out. I told him he owed me a lot of money and that I'd be back, and to make sure he had it. That was it. I left.
So why did you break in today?
I heard Wentworth had a major win, a good few grand on an accumulator. I went round there, but there was no answer. Well, that sort of thing happens in this business, you know?
I understand you've got a bit of a reputation.
Yeah, and that's all it is now, a reputation. A stint inside for GBH does wonders. Depending on your point of view.
Debbie, what you got?
Where's Sergeant Ackland?
Interviewing your debt collector. So, did you get anything on Wentworth?
Not much. Only that he's a drunken, gambling, lecherous old sod.
Popular, then?
Especially with his neighbours. One of them met him last night after the pubs had closed. Said he could hardly keep his hands to himself.
Hang on. So he was seen in the street after chucking out time?
Yeah, why?
Because that's a lot later than 9 o'clock. Sarge.
Dave, Bates has got an alibi. He says he was with his girlfriend last night at home.
Really? And we got a neighbour who saw Wentworth in the street around 11:30 last night.
Right?
He was out in the razzle celebrating his big win.
An hour and a half after they claimed they found him dead. They've both been lying all along.
Right, come on.
Where's Glenn?
We haven't released him yet. It's you we need to talk to now.
But I've told you everything.
I don't think you have, Vanessa.
What? What else? What's Glenn said?
Look, I'd like to take you into one of our interview rooms where I can tape our conversation.
What for? I haven't done anything.
And I think it might be an idea if Zoe went with WPC Keane for a while.
No. This isn't fair.
Should be fine. I'll take you to the soft interview room, yeah?
Yeah.
The what?
It's a room specially for children.
So you go and play with a nice lady for a while, is it? Is that okay? This isn't fair. She's only a little girl.
Look, there's no need to get upset. She'll be back. We only want to talk to you.
I've told you everything I know.
We have information that contradicts your story, Vanessa.
Why was he said?
Who?
Glenn. He didn't do anything.
Come on.
No! Glenn said it would all be all right. He promised.
Promise what?
That this wouldn't happen. I've had enough. I've just had enough.
Look, talk to me, Vanessa.
No! This is so unfair. I didn't kill him. He was all over me. He was drunk and trying to kiss me. It was horrible. I was trying to get him off and he started hitting me, going on about all he'd done for us and didn't I owe him something. I didn't think this was going to happen. I just pushed him off. He fell, started shaking. We tried to help him. This is all so unfair.
Yes, it probably is.
And that's our bloke, yeah?
Yeah, that's him. The cashier's just gone off to check the notes for the manager. Recognise him?
Well, not from that, no.
Pity. But he's a cool customer, whoever he is. Didn't panic when the cashier got suspicious, did he?
He must have known the notes were bent, though. Otherwise, he wouldn't have walked away.
Yeah, he knew all right.
Any joy from the Bank of England?
Well, they say the notes were printed in 1991 and distributed to half a dozen banks up north. Well, I've faxed the county forces to see if they've got anything on file, but they haven't got back to me yet.
Well, apart from the security die, they all look pretty new, not like anybody's used them.
I don't think they have. They leave the bank in a security case, get knocked off, and whoever nicked them sets off the booby trap when they open the case.
Well, I thought those security cases were supposed to make the notes unusable.
Yeah, well, the DSE says they don't always work 100%. Depends how they're packed. These notes might have been in the middle, away from most of the die.
So, someone has sat on these for 6 years before trying to cash in.
Sounds like it. Hello? Yep. Don Beech here. Yeah, that's me. Oh, yes, Gov. Right, when was that? I see. That was a bit before my time here, I'm afraid. Yeah, if you could fax them to me, that would be great. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Well, that was handy.
Who was it?
D.I. Squires from Sheffield City Police. He's identified the serial numbers on these notes. He even knows who nicked them. One Kenny Roberts.
I know Kenny.
So you should. Apparently, it was Sun Hill who arrested him in '91. Well, according to this fax, Kenny Roberts was paroled a month ago.
Looks like he's had to wait till now to spend it.
So tell us the rest of the story, Jim. In 1991, Kenny Roberts and this other bloke, Ray Watson, go up to Sheffield and they pull a 30-grand wages, that's right?
That's right. As far as we knew, the Sheffield job was their first time together. Watson was married to Kenny's daughter. I can't remember her name. So I suppose Kenny took him along to keep it in the family.
So what went wrong?
It was just an accident. Watson was driving as they headed out of Sheffield and they hit another car on a roundabout. Now, no one was hurt, but the two men scarpered. And later on, the police up there matched their car number plate and a description of Ray and Kenny from the other driver. We get a call asking us to go along and nick them. Well, Kenny anyway. There was no sign of Watson or the money.
What, no sign at all?
No. All the way through the trial, Kenny refused to say where Watson and the money were. But it made him a bit of a hero around here at the time. The judge wasn't impressed, so gave him 10 years.
Yeah? Mr. Kenny Roberts, I'm Detective Sergeant Beech, and this is DC Carver, Sun Hill. Can we come in and have a word?
Would it do any good saying no?
Thank you.
I'd ask you to sit down, but,
Oh, that's okay. We just want to ask you a few questions about these. Look familiar?
Yeah. It's a fiver. Looks like someone got some paint on it.
It's one of the ones that you nicked in Sheffield in 1991.
Is it? Well, what do you know?
Very funny. Would you mind showing us where the rest of them are, please?
I wish I knew. If you think they're here, help yourself, have a look. Won't take you very long in this place.
Are you still saying that you don't know what happened to the money from that raid?
Like I said at the time, I don't know anything.
Even though a man fitting your description was seen trying to change 200 quid's worth of these in a bank in the high street yesterday?
Wasn't me.
Come on, Kenny. The money disappears for 6 years while you're away, and as soon as you're out, starts popping up all over the place. I suppose that's a coincidence.
Must be.
So what about Ray Watson? Have you seen him since you've been out?
Look, Mr. Beech, is it?
That's right, yeah.
All I know is that Ray went off at about the same time you lot nicked me. I never said he was on that job. That was the police. As far as I know, Ray's going away was just a coincidence.
Even though his fingerprints were found in the car that you used. And a witness identified his photograph.
Like I said, I don't know.
And even if you did, you wouldn't say, would you?
Well, after keeping quiet for 6 years.
Nothing.
Right. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Roberts.
No problem.
You aren't a neat shirt. Come, Jim.
Oh, George, what we got here?
Suspected theft, Sarge. Mr. Prassad caught him trying to steal these from his shop. Then there was a bit of a chase around the tinned fruit.
They're mine. I bought them.
Really? Right, what's your name? I need your name, address and date of birth.
I don't have to talk to you.
Turn out your pockets, please. George, turn out his pockets, please.
All right, get off, I'll do it.
Been raiding your piggy bank, have you?
Now the other one.
Sarge, isn't this the stuff DSB has been collecting? Is it yours?
I'm on a brief. All right, saying nothing.
And your name?
Gavin Watson.
Right, Gavin, let's start again, shall we? Debbie, you better see DS Beech. You might want to have a look at those.
Sarge. There you go. The last known address for Ray Watson was 68 Meadows Street.
Same as Gavin.
So Gavin's Ray Watson's son and Kenny Roberts' grandson. Lovely. I do like it when all the bits and pieces start coming together. And he's waiting to be interviewed now?
Yes, Mum's just got here.
Right, let's go and see what he's got to say about old Kenny, eh? Thanks, Jim.
Think nothing of it.
I told you. I bought them down the high street. That bloke in the shop didn't see me take them because I didn't.
Well, if you did buy them, why get so many?
Because I just wanted them, that's all. Got a problem with that?
Gavin.
Keep out of this, Mum.
All right, Gavin. Let me ask you something else. For the benefit of the tape, I am showing the suspect exhibits DQ1, JA1 and GG1, all £5 notes. Have you seen these notes before, Gavin?
Dunno, maybe.
Maybe. They've been turning up all over the place. Especially in small shops, Gavin, where people buy things like magazines and sweets. Have you seen them before?
Dunno, they're all the same, aren't they?
No. That's where you're wrong, Gavin. Look here. You see that red mark round the edge? It's not like a normal fiver, is it? And then there's these, the ones we found in your pocket. For the benefit of the tape, I am now showing the suspect exhibit GG3, £120 in fivers. All with the same red colour. Do you know what that is, Gavin? It's dye from a security case. If a case is stolen, a device inside explodes, marking the notes. But then you know that, don't you?
No.
Oh, I think you do. Why else would you be going around half of Sun Hill buying things like chocolate bars that you don't need? It was to get the change, wasn't it, eh? You pay with a marked note, and you get clean money in return.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Where'd you get the money from?
Father Christmas left it.
Gavin, come on, love. Just tell him the truth. Where did you get it?
I ain't telling them nothing. They're coppers.
Just like your granddad, eh?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it, I think we should go round to your house to see if there's any more of this money. Hello, Kenny. Twice in one day, another coincidence?
Small world. What's going on?
I'm afraid that your grandson's been arrested for shoplifting.
Shoplifting?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing here?
Well, it got a little bit more complicated than that. Why don't you come on over? Hmm? You were going to see him anyway, weren't you?
All right, son? What's going on?
I found some money, but they won't believe me. They say it's stolen.
Stolen? Is that right?
More fivers like we spoke about earlier.
Dad, do you know about this?
Me? I was just coming round for a cuppa and a chat, that's all. Lucky I did, though. So this is a search, is it? Have you told Gavin his rights?
Oh, yeah, we've told him.
Yeah, and I told him I found the money.
All right, that's enough.
Better get on with that search, Jim. Me and Kenny will stay out of the way and have a bit of a chat, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Come on.
Gavin, just do what they tell you.
I'm OK, I know what to do.
Yeah, good lad.
So how long are you going to let him go on like this?
Well, I don't see what I can do. If he says he found the money, well...
Oh, come on, Kenny. We both know where that money came from, but you've done your bird for it, so why keep it up? Why don't you tell me what's really going on here?
I'm sorry, Mr. Beech. I'd like to help you out, but I don't know. I really don't.
Well, if you're not shifting that money, the only other person who can be is Ray Watson. Is that it? Is Gavin covering for his dad?
You'd have to ask him that. Like I said.
I know. You don't know.
You could just tell us, you know.
Well, surprise, surprise. Sarge, we found another 50 or 65ers, all with red dye on them.
What? Right. Last chance, Mr. Roberts, before we take him back to the station.
Gavin, I want you to tell me where you got that money from right now.
I found it.
Well, I think that's it, Sarge. We couldn't find anything else.
Thanks, George. Would you take Julie and Gavin out to the car, please?
Sure.
What's going to happen now?
Well, if Gavin won't tell us anything else, then we're going to have to decide whether we're going to charge him or release him on bail, pending further inquiries.
Charge him?
Don't worry. He's only 13. Most I can do is caution him. Still, if you want me to come along as well...
No. I'll go. I think you've done enough. Come on.
In the meantime, you're expected to stay out of trouble. Do you understand?
Yeah. See, I knew they could prove nothing.
Be quiet. Does this mean he'll be charged when he comes back in?
I honestly can't say. It depends on further investigations. But for now, you can take him home.
I'll show you out.
You know, I still don't get it. Why would Watson come back after 6 years and risk being spotted?
Well, think about it. Everyone assumed he'd gone missing with his share of the money. What if he hadn't? What if Kenny had been sitting on it?
You mean he's had to wait 6 years to collect his share?
Well...
But if he has come back to collect, do you really think he'd hang around afterwards? He'd be off as soon as he got his cut.
Not if he thought we'd stop looking for him, which we had. Anyway, he might have wanted to spend some time with Gavin and Julie, eh?
So Gavin may have been lying to protect his dad.
Could be.
There's no sign of Watson when we searched their house, though.
True. So where else would you go if you wanted to crash for a few nights?
Your mum and dad's.
Hey. You said it was about Ray.
Yeah, we were wondering if you'd seen him lately.
Seen him? Of course I haven't seen him. You should know that. If he hadn't been stupid enough to get involved with that villain Kenny Roberts, he might still be at home, doing what he ought to be doing, looking after his wife and kid. Oh, I haven't had so much as a postcard from him since he upped and left. Have a seat. Mind you, if I had him back here now, I'd make sure he turned himself in.
So Ray never told you that he and Kenny were planning a robbery together back in '91?
No. I wasn't surprised when I found out. Irene and me, we'd met Kenny Roberts a few times, you know, in-laws. I didn't like him. Flash so-and-so. I told Ray, I said to him, don't you go falling for all that rubbish about easy money. If it's so easy, how come Roberts has spent half his life in prison?
Excuse me. Yeah, hello? Oh, yes, Bob. Yeah, I know. OK, well, just tell her we'd be there in a few minutes, all right? Thanks. Sorry about that. So you were saying you didn't like Kenny Roberts?
Didn't and don't. Ray wouldn't have it. That was always Kenny this and Kenny that until I was sick of hearing about him. Then the next thing I know, there's police knocking at the door looking for him.
So what about Gavin and Julie? You seen them lately?
Oh, Christmas, that's all. I feel sorry for the kid. But as far as I'm concerned, anybody who's got any connection with the Roberts family is bad news. I just don't want to know.
Well, there's no love lost there. What's the phone call?
Bob Cryer. Julie Watson's just been on the phone to the station, wants to talk to us about Gavin.
I told him he couldn't go out. He said he had to, that he'd promised. I said I didn't care what he promised, he was staying in. He just stood there and said if that's how I'd been with his dad, it was no wonder he took off. Then he ran for the door. I couldn't stop him.
So how much does he know about Ray and the robbery?
Well, not much at the time, he was too young. Then about a year ago, he started asking questions. So I told him the truth.
What about Kenny? They seem close.
Yeah, Gavin's seen him every day since he got out, either here or at Dad's flat. I thought it would be good for him to have a man around, go to the football, things like that.
And now you're not so sure?
I've always brought Gavin up to know right from wrong. He was never any trouble until all this.
You think Kenny might be leading him astray?
I don't know what he'd say if he knew I was talking to you. He is my dad, whatever else he's done.
What about Ray, Julie? I mean, I know that he's been in trouble as a kid, but, well, he was going straight when you married him, right?
Sometimes. He'd go to the pub with Dad and he'd come back and say how he thought Dad could help him get a few quid together to start a new business. I thought it was the booze talking. Ray was like that. Big plans. Never going to get him off the ground.
So you must have been surprised when the police come round to arrest him.
I was. I couldn't believe it.
I'm going to want you to be straight with me here. Have you seen Ray since the robbery in '91?
No. No, I haven't, I swear. You don't think he's come back, do you?
Well, it's possible. And even if you haven't seen him, Gavin might have.
No. He'd have told me. I'm sure he would have.
Well, one thing's for sure, Julie. Whether Ray's come back or not, the money from the robbery is still out there somewhere. And I don't think your dad's going to let it go, do you? And if he and Gavin are as close as you say they are, well...
There's a lock-up on Oldman Street. That's the rent book. I've never been there, but I paid the rent every month since Dad was inside. He said he wanted to keep it because it had stuff in it he needed.
What sort of stuff?
He didn't say. Suppose I knew it was dodgy. I don't want to get him in any trouble. I don't want to see Gavin going in and out of the police station because of this money.
Well, if you've been paying the rent on this place, would it be all right if we all went round there to take a look at it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I just want things to be back the way they were.
Tell me something, Julie. If Ray wasn't into any criminal activity, why do you think Kenny took him with him on that wages snatch? Why didn't he take someone with him who, well, knew what they were doing?
Maybe Kenny thought he was doing him a favour.
No, you see, Dad's the type of man that likes people to look up to him, wants to be centre of attention, always has. He took Ray along to show off, and Ray's just the sort to go for it.
What, you mean, easily led?
Too easily.
Hello, Kenny.
Mr. Beech. I was just telling the boy here people should be more careful leaving places like this open at night. Anyone could get in.
Nice try, Kenny. But we know it's yours. We've got the rent book.
Gavin, come over here, love.
You stupid cow, you brought him here.
Hey, Lloyd.
Get off me. You grass.
It's all right, son. Just keep calm. Nothing's going to happen. I suppose you want to search the place?
That's the general idea, yeah.
All right. I'll save you the trouble. The decent stuff's in that bag, the rest's on the front seat.
How much?
About $5 grand. The stuff without much dye.
Is this all of it?
Yeah, that's a lot. I was going to burn it.
Jim, check the rest of the place out, will you?
I told you, that's the lot. There's no point in me lying now, is there?
I'll believe you, just to be sure, all right?
You're going to behave yourself?
Yeah, it'll be OK, won't you, Gavin?
So if this is all of it, Kenny, what did Ray Watson use to get away?
Oh, come on, Mr. Beech. You've got the cash back. It wouldn't be right me starting to involve other people even now, would it?
You got young Gavin involved, didn't you? What was it, Kenny? After trying the bank, you were afraid to be caught? So you got him to launder the stuff for you, is that right?
He didn't get me to do nothing I didn't want. Don't you say nothing, Grandad. Tell him you want a brief or you ain't talking.
Yeah, that's all right, son. He's got me and the stuff. You can't say fairer than that. Well, come on in, Mr. Beech. Let's go down the station and sort this out.
Nice of you to suggest it, Kenny. I'm arresting you for possession of stolen goods. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence, OK?
Sarge, I think you should see this. Appears to be a body. It's wrapped, but... Excuse me.
Dad? A body? What's going on?
Just keep it quiet, girl. I'll sort this.
Sort it? How can you sort it? Oh, no. That's Ray, isn't it?
Said shut it!
It is, isn't it? Oh, God.
Grandad?
That's all right, son. Just remember what I told you. Say nothing unless you got a brief.
But you can tell him. It's not my dad, he's in Spain. You said so. We were going to send money.
Is that right, Kenny? Ray Watson's in Spain, is he?
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, of course he is.
What, without his wallet? He was there in the boot.
Grandad!
Just listen to me, Gavin. Don't lose your bottle now. They'll tell you all sorts of stuff, just don't you believe them.
Come on, Kenny. He's young, but he's not stupid. There were only two of you on that wages snatch, and Ray didn't put himself in the boot, did he?
Grandad?
Well, Kenny, how did Ray end up dead?
I'm not saying anything till I've got a brief.
You lied. You killed him. You killed my dad.
Get off me, you stupid little...
Is it true? Is it? I want to know, Dad.
You had to bring him here, didn't you?
Julie. I'm going to need statements from you and Gavin down at the station. But if you want to take him home tonight, we can leave it till tomorrow morning. Jamila here will give you a lift, all right?
You know, when I thought Ray had just left us, I was really angry. I said I'd turn him in myself if he ever showed his face again. Now, oh, I wish I could.
Come on, let's get you home, shall we?
Gavin! Come on. It's okay.
Do you think they'll be able to prove Roberts did it?
Oh, I think he'll go down for it, all right. Too much circumstantial, but I doubt we'll ever find out what really happened. He's too good at keeping quiet.
What do you think it was?
Dunno. But one thing's for sure. It was a hard way to make easy money.
Especially for Ray Watson.